guys and gals, it's Steph with Tiny's Garden, and today I am at a friend's house, a friend who helps us out a lot around our house, redoing his front entrance to his property. So he bought this as a house to flip and then resell, and now we're getting to the landscape part, and he asked me for some help, so of course I'm happy to help him. So we've got a lot of vacant area. He already did the brick and the mulch. So we have this front side here, there's where the door is, and then we have this bed over here. This is some sort of rose bush that's a little wild, but I think we're keeping that. And then the bed that this rose bush is in, which is all right in here. And the house faces east with also some southern exposure. So I'm gonna have a mix of part sun to full sun things in here. The budget is $400, which is a good healthy budget. And I'm gonna start at a local nursery garden center. And if the prices are a little too high, then I would go to a big box store or something. But I just appreciate local garden centers and shopping local, and I think their quality is usually a little better, but I'm going to test out the waters and see. So now that I've got a good overview, let's go ahead and go shopping.
Okay, I am here and it is jam-packed, so I probably won't film much in there, but I will be sure to give you a recap when I get back to Ben's house. Wish me luck.
Okay, these Heucheras I am loving. Really pretty flowers at the top.
These are proven winners, Dolce Silver Gumdrop.
And then I also found Dolce Spearmint, which is my favorite type of Heuchera. The sleeve color, I just adore. And it's also got bright cherry looking foliage at the top. I think those two colors together bouncing off each other will work really well. Look at that lupine, oh my gosh. So check these out, they are just gorgeous. I don't know much about lupines. They take full sun and they can get 24 to 36 inches tall. He's got to have some of these. Look how pretty this sedum is. I've never seen it before. Let's see if that says October Daphne Stonecrop. It's a beautiful kind of minty green with a little pink outer layer. I think this will look really nice cascading over the brick that he has. Part sun, 4 to 6 hours, and can get 24 inches wide. This is not for Ben, but look at this globe blue spruce. Oh my gosh. I think I need this for my new garden bed in the front. You guys, I am impressed. Just look around. This is a gardener's paradise right now. I am so impressed with their inventory and selection. Well done, Reds. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to come back here for myself and do some real damage. I've stumbled upon what's called a Bobo hydrangea, and it is the size I'm looking for. It will get 2.5 to 3 feet tall and 3 to 4 feet wide, and I can space them 4 to 5 feet apart. So I'm gonna do these along the long bed, 3 of them. And they're cheaper than the bigger versions of this at $61.99. Bigger versions of this same plant, but just more growth, is $110.99. Huge difference. Just buying the smaller one, it'll grow into that. Okay, here's our cart now. We are full, and I think I'm over budget, but I think we're going to gift him some of these things because he helps us out a lot. So I'm so excited.
Ta-da! We fit it all in, now let's plant.
Okay, here we are. I'm gonna go through and show you all the varieties before I plant them. But I'm really happy with how everything is looking so far. Up here we've got 4 Heuchera, which were 20% off. Great. And this variety is the Dolce Silver Gumdrop. Really liking that purple color against these gorgeous, gorgeous lupines. And I'll find the variety name here. This variety is terracotta. That beautiful, beautiful coloring. And these guys are hot right now, but they'll bounce back and look really nice. They can get up to 2.5 to 3 feet wide, so that'll fill in really nicely. A great perennial. All of these that I purchased today are perennials, so pretty low maintenance, and will come back every year. So gorgeous. Then in this back corner we have what I believe is a limelight hydrangea. I'll double check. So this will get big. It'll be an anchor of this bed or a statement piece. It'll also cover up that gas unit. Can be 6 feet wide and 6 feet high. So if this is ever removed, which it may be, even though he just trimmed it and it looks a lot better, this will be a great anchor piece for this whole bed. Beautiful. Then on the other side, we've got Dolce Spearmint, Heuchera, coming into some sedum. I also might have to find some of this for my house. I've never seen a sedum like this. It's really, really beautiful, and it is called October Daphne. It'll look really pretty as it grows. It'll drape over this brick and look really nice. Then in the back, alternating between that sedum, we've got a different hydrangea, which is Bobo. Now this one is more petite because we've got windows here, so I didn't want to cover up the windows too much. And we're looking at 4 to 5 feet spacing, which I did along here. They're gonna get 2.5 feet tall to 3 feet tall and 3 to 4 inches wide with that beautiful fall coloring in the fall. So that'll play really nicely off of the sedum with that outline. And like I said, we're just repeating that pattern forward and back through here. We'll have some consistency. Those will fill in along there, look nice. And then this is where we bring in the Heuchera, which is a nice complement to the Heuchera over here. And then the Bobo hydrangea is going to be complemented by the hydrangea in the back. So I think everything ties in together really well. Also the purple color of the Heuchera here with the terracotta color, that orangey, opposite parts of the color wheel always look good together. So now I'm just gonna get them planted in. I'm so excited and happy for him. Here we go. And then if it's a hydrangea, I'll be coming in with the rose tone. If it's something else, I'll do the biotone, but really you could use the biotone for all of it if you wanted. Now he's got landscaping fabric down in here, so I'm gonna come in and cut around it so that I can actually dig the hole. Digging through the landscape fabric with a shovel was actually much easier than cutting it, like you see here, all the way around. So Ben ends up helping me in a second because it's much more time efficient than trying to cut all the little pieces I couldn't get. Now I simply dig down with the shovel to make room for the root ball, ruffle up the root ball a little bit so that those roots can really get grounded and rooted, and add the biotone starter fertilizer and plant the plant. Okay, first side is done. Looking good, we're getting there. Thankfully, Ben's helping me dig. One more side to go. Okay, we are done. Got it all in. Let's take a look. And here we are. This silver gumdrop Heuchera just has my heart. I'm gonna get some for my house as well. Nice and big and bouncing off that orangey pink terracotta lupine. Here for it, here for it. And that limelight hydrangea in the back is just gonna fill in really nicely and anchor that corner. Love it. And over on this bed, we've got a couple fun shades of green. Again, my favorite spearmint Heuchera with those dazzling pink flower heads. Will be great in the spring. The sedum, I've planted it at an angle so that it'll start to drape over the rack, and over time you'll be able to see it in the front, which will look nice. Because of a cement issue, we had to move these back a little bit. I had them in the middle originally, so there's less of a gap, but that's fine. They'll still fill in well back here. And then if he wants to come in the middle and put in a different flower, or he really likes the silver gumdrop Heuchera, he could go 3 through the middle or 5 through the middle. So there's some room for play there, which is nice as well. So as far as budget, did I stay on budget? Tiny did not stay on budget. No, I didn't. And I knew it going into the cash register, but I've thought about it, and Ben does, like I said, he helps us a lot around our property and our house. He was also our realtor for our house. And so my husband and I are gifting him $130 of the plants that we planted because we are grateful for his help. So I wanted him to have a complete finished product and not have to worry about adding anything if he didn't want to, and that's what he had. The total was $529.13. But I'm happy for him. I'm happy that it's done in the front. He's really doing a great job with that house. So it was fun to be a part of it. Hey garden guys and gals, it is a couple days later and I am back at Ben's house because I wanted to show you the finished product in the sun. So let's take a look. From the side here. I'm gonna water things for him after I get done here, but things are looking really good. And this silver gumdrop Heuchera is just divine. So pretty. And here's kind of a pan view. It'll be fun to see this next spring when those bobo hydrangeas and the sedum fill in the front of the house, as well as the limelight hydrangea putting on some growth. This side's pretty filled in already, but will be even more close together next year. Totally 100% different than before. Most importantly, Ben is really happy with the finished product, which is great. That's what matters most. But I'm pleased with this, and I honestly haven't designed a lot of gardens for other people, really not at all. So it's kind of fun. I'm happy. I'm proud of myself. Keep in mind, the one along the house will fill in. I know I keep saying that, but it's important to know because when you're shopping for those things, the one that was one size up of the same exact plant was almost $50 or more expensive. So that's $150 plus on 3 different plants that you're saving. If you buy a little smaller, they're still gonna grow to their complete full size. Might just take a little longer, but if you want to budget and save a little bit, that's a good idea to keep in your back pocket. So just a little tip of the trade. Am I saying I'm in the trade? I guess I'm in the trade. And as a reminder, these are all perennials. So for Ben, who's a bachelor and doesn't want to spend a lot of time in his garden, he just has to water them in these first couple months, make sure that they really root and take off. And other than that, they'll take care of themselves. So everything in here is a perennial. That's also something you might want to think about depending on whose garden this is, who's going to be maintaining it. So it makes it really simple and easy, and they come back year after year after year. I'm gonna get these watered in for him. Thanks for watching. Comment below and let me know if you've done an overhaul of a garden project with a blank slate before, what your favorite things are that you used in it, favorite perennials. I would love to hear. That silver gumdrop is definitely gonna be in my garden shortly. And thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love to have you here. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, please hit thumbs up. It helps the channel out a lot. We will see you in the next one. Happy planting. Bye.